Hello y'all, welcome back to today's video. In today's video we're doing a governor's prediction as of today, May 23rd I believe, or depending when you're watching this video, 2018. As we know, most of these races are actually pretty safe for either party. So just starting off on the west coast, Oregon is most likely going to be safe Democratic, along with California, due to most of these, again, states being reliably Democratic as well. I'll just keep going through a few of these, but easily in governor elections, Republicans have the advantage in this point in American politics due to them appealing to more conservative and moderates, and due to them usually appealing in more areas due to it favoring them. And so, again, most of these states in the South, in reliably Republican states, will be safe. And again, South Carolina, pretty safe. We're gonna put Georgia. We'll leave Georgia out for now, just to save some time. We just filled out the rest again using that great button. But essentially, this is our starting map with the Democrats at 12 seats and 22 seats for the Republicans. But although I personally think Larry Hogan doesn't have a chance at being defeated unless he messes up a lot and does a big gaffe or some sort of thing that he does wrong. Because again, he is the second most popular governor in the nation. And saying that, he is from a pretty Democratic state. But although that, I think he'll carry the state pretty easily and win re-election. Going into the Northeast, I'm also going to give New Hampshire to Chris Sununu because I believe that, again, he's a popular incumbent, and I don't believe that he has a chance at being defeated. In Maine, we're going to give the Democrats that one due to Paul LePage, the current incumbent Republican governor, being pretty unpopular, having about a 30% favorability rating. And although in Connecticut it's the same case, but on the Democratic side, this is a pretty reliably Democratic state, and you have Ned Lamont running, who is a pretty known figure in Connecticut politics, who actually did win the Senate Democratic primary in 2006, and ended up losing it to Joe Lieberman after he ran independently. But although that, I'm going to still give that to the Democrats. In Pennsylvania, I'm gonna give this to Tom Wolf and the Democrats due to him being a pretty popular governor and having pretty high favorability rating, and him doing well in his past elections in the state. In Ohio, we're gonna put that as lean Republican due to John Kaisch, the outgoing incumbent Republican governor, being pretty popular in that state, and him already endorsing the winner, I believe, Mike DeWine, who has already won the nomination and will go for the governor's seat in November. And so we're gonna give that seat to the Republicans. In Michigan, I'm actually going to give this seat to the Democrats, a flip, due to Rick Snyder's favorability approval rating being in the 20s due to the Flint water scandal, due to, again, him just doing or being unpopular. Though in neighboring Wisconsin, I'm going to lean this to the Republicans because I believe Scott Walker he's already running for a third term, is in that unpopular. He's at about 40 to 60% approval rating, and I don't see, again, him being a prominent figure in politics losing this seat. In neighboring Minnesota, I'm going to give this to the Democrats, a hold. I'm actually going to put this as likely due to Mark Dayton being a pretty popular incumbent governor. Again, he is pretty well known due to him flipping a budget surplus from a deficit to a surplus. So with that said, I'm going to give this to the Democrats. In New Mexico, I'm going to give this also to the Democrats, a flip actually. We're going to put that lean due to Suzanne Martinez, the outgoing Republican governor, being pretty unpopular in her 30s due to her and her immigration stance, due to her and just being, well, unpopular in the state. In Colorado, we're going to give that state to the Democrats due to them, due to, I can't recall his name, John Hickenlooper, being pretty popular in the state of Colorado as a governor. And I believe whoever would win that election would do pretty well in the suburbs, around the Denver area. And that, although Nevada voting for Hillary Clinton, I'm actually going to give this to the Republicans due to a somewhat popular Brian Sandoval leaving office at about 40 to 50% approval rating. I believe that the Republicans will do pretty well in their ground game and in the state of Nevada. Again, Brian Sandoval was part of the Tea Party movement, which won in 2010 and 14, and will continue winning unless the Democrats can do something about it. In the state of Illinois, we're going to give that actually to Democrats. A flip again, another flip, due to Bruce Rauner, the incumbent Republican governor, who defeated Pat Quinn in 2014, being another pretty unpopular Republican governor, due to, again, him and his stances on abortion and party conflicts in the Republican Party with him. And